In this video, we're going to be talking about how to put a drink together. So we'll be putting a hot latte together, an iced latte made with syrup, and an iced latte made with sauce. So we're going to be using the espresso machine, pulling a shot on the espresso grinder. We're going to use our Steam 1, our pitcher rinser. This is a vanilla syrup and a chocolate sauce. These go over here. I just have them here for now just to get them in the shot. So we have our hot cup. This is for our hot latte. And then we got our cold cup for an iced latte. And we're gonna, of course, use shot glasses. And we are gonna use a small pitcher to put the sauce. So anytime I say a small pitcher, I am referring to this, and this is what we use to put our sauce for the iced drinks. We're gonna make a hot latte. Don't worry about the speed at first, just understand what the steps are, and the speed will come with experience. So hot latte, pitcher, get your milk out, get used to the amount you will use. We don't want a lot of waste. Milk is the most expensive ingredient of a latte. Milk is out ready. Get your cup. If it has a syrup, we're gonna do a mocha, 1.5. We'll go into recipes a little bit in detail in the next video. Pull out your portafilter, clean it, turn it on. Settle. Distribute the coffee. Tamp. Purge. Insert gentle. Hold the shot. Purge your Steam 1. Position your Steam 1. Position your pitcher. Turn it on. Hissing. 1, 2, 3 to get to the latte. Now we stop the hissing. Notice that the shot is going and I'm steaming the milk at the same time. Put my pitcher down. Clean my Steam 1. First, stop my shot. Pour it in the cup. Because it has a syrup, I'm going to grab a spoon, give it a stir. And pour. Rinse my pitcher out. And now we are ready to serve the drink. Now we're gonna make an iced latte with the syrup. So first thing you want to do, get your portafilter, dry your basket, turn it on, close. Settle. Distribute your coffee. Tamp. Purge. Insert gentle. Hold the shot. While the shot is going, now is your moment to go grab your cup, your cold cup is over there, and then the ice that's back there. If it has syrup, put the syrup in. For 16 ounces, 2 pumps. 1, 2. We will go more into detail in the next video. Cup is there. grab the milk. We'll change it up. We'll use coconut milk. Stop the shot. Pour the milk. For this ice one, there's a line. You'll see it closer when you're working with the cup. And you want to put it right there. Pour the shot. Never hurts to rinse it out. Grab your spoon. And for the ice drinks, it's very important to give it a good stir. What you don't want the customer to take a sip and the first sip is all syrup. And it's ready, and then you serve. So now we're gonna do an ice drink, but now we're gonna use a sauce. So we just do just something slightly different. So we're gonna use this guy right here. So grab this guy, get your sauce, 16 ounces, 2 pumps of chocolate. That's ready to go. Your basket dry. You're done dosing, settle. Distribute the coffee. Tamp. And instead of putting it into your shot glass, we're going to put it directly into the sauce. That would help it melt and be able to mix in with the milk. Now that your shot is going, go grab your cold cup, which is over there, then your ice, which is over there. The amount of ice you want, like 3/4 of the way. You want it to be cold, but then you don't want it so much with ice where the customer feels like they didn't get enough milk in there. Stop your shot when it's ready. Pour your milk. Maybe a touch less on this one. By a touch less, I mean just a tiny bit less. And that's how much espresso you want in there. Before you pour it in, now you're gonna stir the sauce with the espresso in here. And then we're gonna pour it. And I like to scrape any of that sauce that's still in the bottom. Another good habit to get into, this guy right here, just put some hot water in there. That'll make it easier to clean. And once again, stir, and stir, and stir a little bit more. Now you can serve the ice mocha. So that's how I would do every drink in the perfect world. But as we know, the world isn't perfect. Things don't go the way that we always want them to go. So there's gonna be times where you're gonna have to switch it up and do things a little bit different. I think the main thing, if that happens, it's just communication, especially if you're working with somebody else. If it's really, really busy, there's going to be one person pulling the shots and the other person doing the milk. The person pulling the shots would be responsible for pulling the shots, getting the cups ready with the syrups, and helping steaming some milks with cafe au laits, chais, hot chocolates. We'll go more into that in the next video. If you're the milk person, your responsibility is steaming the milk, stirring the drinks, especially if it's ice, and then calling out the drink. That's a very important thing to do, is to call out the drinks, make sure that the right person gets it. The last thing you want somebody to take the wrong drink and then they got the wrong drink and the person that they took their drink from, they want you to remake the drink. If you call it out loud and clear and just give a little scan in the room, that just brings awareness to everybody. And then there's going to be at times for people who are trained on this position would be persons setting up the milks. We'll talk about that later. Unless the milk person asks for help, can you set up whole milk for a 16-ounce hot latte? Could you set up a 12-ounce chai with skim milk? Then go ahead and help. But if you're not comfortable or if you haven't been trained, don't worry about that. The last thing I'm going to mention is the cup. So grabbing the cup, if you're going to grab the cup and grab the ice, it's important to grab the cup from one side. And then the one side that my hand's not touching, that's where you go and you scoop. Try to not touch the cup too much, because then you just put all your germs or whatever your hands on it, and then you're scooping it in the ice. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, we have the scoop right next to the ice, and feel free to use that.